We will run a 2 days workshop with the board of directors, and we will create a digital strategy or digital roadmap for the digital transformation of the company. We prepared this with a lot of diagnostic work, so we figured out the system, the social system, the technical system, so the social technical system, the company as a social technical system, by conducting focus groups, by conducting interviews with clients and around their customer journey, around their expectations towards digitization of the organization here and towards their own digitization and the reaction of this, the projection of this onto the client or onto the service provider, so to say, and the interaction of these digital transitions, digital elements of the client and the provider. This was one focus group. The other focus group is conducting interviews and focus groups with employees and with leaders of the company in order to understand what is already digitized, where do they see need for automation technological wise of the processes, of the working processes. What do they think around the issues of modern workplace, about digital workplaces, about third workplaces, around devices they need and around their experiences up to now. So this is the second part. And the third part is we also conducted expert talks, focus groups with experts from the academia, from research institutions, as well as from other partners from the business ecosystem of the company. So we try to figure out the overall system of the organization, to analyze it, the expectations, the state of the digitization, and the readiness and the development stage of the digitization, by using also the key factors of digitization of our institutes. And this will be the first part of the workshop, where we will present the findings, the results. We mapped these elements, the influence factors of digitization onto the company, from the field, from the market, from the clients, from within, and from the ecosystem, business ecosystem, from the market of the service provider. And the next step will be then to discuss these influence factors, to bring them in an order, to prioritize them, and to see what goals we want to achieve with the digitization, what our vision is, what our goals are, and how these influence factors we figured out are leading to which direction, to which goal, influencing which goal. And then for each of those influence factors, as well as the activities needed, the fields of activities, like innovation and culture, like digital organization or agile organization and processes, etc. So we had identified those fields, and we created, so to say, an overall scenario, how the process will go. The prognosis is for the next 10 years in the market of this company and off the market. And then we break those down. We broke those down to 4 sub scenarios, like, as I said, the scenario of innovation and change culture, the scenario of the organizational structural aspects, the scenario of automation, etc. And those scenarios we broke down again to fields of activities needed, and this we also broke down to measures, concrete activities and measures, what to do in order to fulfill, to react towards this activity fields needed, and which influences the scenarios and works towards the strategy, the digital strategy, and or that transforms this organization into a more digitized organization. So it will be a dexterous company which has analog, real processes and connections to clients, because some of the clients say we don't want to be fully digitized by our provider, we want to talk to real people. This is the part, of course, they will keep, and then they will one by one, step by step, create more digitized working spaces, working fields, working processes, as well as organization, structural organization, with all the new technologies needed, and also with the mindset, because one of the important aspects will be to work also on the culture, on the innovation mindset of the people, of the leaders, and of the company culture overall.